Yes, we're protesting here at a preparatory school in England that accepts pupils under the age of 13. So we're protesting, we believe that children under the age of 13 do not have a choice, as is sometimes said, about coming to these institutions. We believe that they should be at home with their parents or one parent, or whatever their family situation is. Even if these families are dysfunctional, these children are still better off at home than they are at these institutions.
Yeah, we know that boarding school causes attachment theory and that the children will suffer long-term psychological damage throughout their adult lives, even though they won't be aware of that, the damage that's there, and they won't form healthy, normal relationships that they should be able to form. So that's why we're protesting. Children are supposed to be loved and cared for by the primary caregiver, not by an institution. Yeah.
Are they even bored? No, they're too old.
They're all coming, don't we? Worry, they're coming now.
Right on time.
Sarah!
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Oh, thumbs up. Thumbs up.
And I gave them a thumbs up too. Like, yeah, come on. I think they're coming.
Yes, I don't understand what this is all about.
Well, you should. This will be a wake-up call for you. These kids should be at home. They shouldn't be here. Under 13 years old.
You were just admiring the jets flying over me. Right, okay, well one of those sons is boarding here because his father is serving in Syria. Does he have a choice? Well, of course it has.
Well, where's his mother?
Was it?
He's supposed to be raised by
These kids
his
should be at
parents.
home. They shouldn't be at school. They
Says
shouldn't be at
who?
school. So what? Have you done any reading about it? Have you seen what the
Of course,
effects are?
Not read attachment theory?
As you
Did
are.
you go to boarding school? Did you go to
My
boarding
father
school?
Yeah, but you
Did you
didn't.
My
go to
ex-husband.
Yeah, but
Did
you
you go to a
didn't.
boarding school?
He was here.
Oh, was
Yeah. Hasn't done you any harm.
No.
Right.
Clearly, this hasn't done you any.
But I just don't understand how you can 1 minute come over here. This is what?
Because it's attachment theory. Why can't children be raised by their parents? Why are they institutionalized?
And then, because there are circumstances why parents have to board their children. Could be divorce, could be separation, could be all sorts of
Well, I raise my children.
Well, you're very
You're not
lucky
here to
be
judge.
in this
Have you ever asked the children as well? Have you ever asked them?
I have asked adult children
I've
who
done a lot
boarded,
of it.
and they all said they
I'm
hated
not
it.
being rude to you. It's
That
only
under
if you're rude to
13
me.
it should never happen.
Yes, it is. You're suggesting I have never been rude. I've never read.
What's about
That
the
was around
children
this
here?
area of the country.
What's about the children that choose to come in and board?
Children can't make this
What about the damage?
It's like saying a child can leave home, an 8-year-old can leave home with their parents. They can't do that. That's why there's laws that they have to be at least 16.
Dysfunctional
They
families.
can't make that choice. They're too
How
young
long
to
do you
make
have
that
to make
choice.
that choice?
But you'd have to be 16.
Why?
That's why those laws are. You have to be 16 to
But
leave.
it's a joint decision, is it not?
No, it's not. A parent is supposed to actually take care of the child.
We're not taking.
A primary caregiver is supposed to raise the child.
I just don't understand.
This is why we have inspections, in fact, to make sure that we are
Doesn't matter what
taking.
inspections
To make sure that we
you
are
have, they still
taking care
take
of
the
them.
child away from their primary
We're not taking them
caregiver.
away.
That is, the parents are taking them away into an institution. They are not being loved and cared for every day by the primary caregiver, which causes
Well, I don't
long-term
understand how
psychological effects,
you
whether they realize it or
can
not.
take our money 1 year
That's not.
and come over here.
It's got nothing to do with that. At the end of the day, it's child abuse. If you take a child away from the primary caregiver under at that kind of age, under the age of 16, even 13, you're actually causing long-term psychological
I told
effects
you this when I was here.
that they will never outgrow.
I'm not saying so.
No, that was your view that you felt you were
And we have a right to say to the parents that this is the effect
Oh
you're
yeah,
going to
but I'll
have
tell
on
you what,
them.
there's a lot of other people
property
too.
and stuff?
We're not telling the
Tell you what about in the school magazines? You know, if
They
you
will have,
actually
it's
print
attachment
things, you
theory,
know, surely
straight
you get
out.
letters from people
Any
who've
child
been
is
unhappy
taken away
with
from the primary
I
caregiver
get-
before the
let's
age of
get
16
letters
even,
of
is going to
ex-
have long-term
pupils that have been
psychological
unhappy.
damage.
No, you haven't had one.
My father hated it, my ex-husband
Okay, well,
hated it,
where's that going?
and it
I'm
left
sure
him
you've
damaged.
heard who said that they've been very, very
Yeah, but you only hear about them,
mean.
don't you? Those are the only ones you put in the school magazine. You're only showing
but
one
you're
side
saying,
of the
have we
coin here.
heard of people who've been unhappy. You said yes, one person. But we've heard of hundreds who've
You're bizarre. You've never even experienced porn. You don't even know what
My
you're
father
talking
did.
about. Oh, well, that means you've done it.
No, my father explained it to me exactly what happened to him emotionally.
What if they don't know?
That's like saying I'm against war.
This is child abuse, actually.
Child abuse.
It is child abuse.
You are seriously suggesting boarding?
Yes, it is child abuse.
It's child abuse.
It is
How is it
child
like saying
abuse.
it's against
You
them?
take your child away from their primary caregiver. Yes, it is.
Well, you're going to have some very
saying
interested
that they're
parents
against war,
who are
it's
looking
all-
at it too,
What?
on the way out of these signs.
I'm sure they are.
They're going to be asking them some questions, and they should be asking themselves.
Of course they
some
should, and I'm
questions.
sure they've asked themselves those questions before they made the decision.
And when they do they ask you about it?
Yes,
And what do you say?
that
It's up to them, for
yeah,
goodness sake.
they're
Ah, okay, so it's up to them. So it's not up to the kids. Do the kids have a
not at the
choice?
age of.
Of course the
No.
kids have a choice.
No, they don't.
Children are
This
too
is
young
what,
to make
8 or
that
9?
choice. They can't make that choice.
You are.
They don't have the knowledge
So
and
you're
the
trying to say
long-term
that
side
they should
effects to
have
make
the
that
choice,
choice.
and now you're
No,
saying
they're
they're
saying
too
they're
young
too young.
to make
Yeah,
it.
they are too young to have a choice. Yeah.
Okay, so the parents should make the choice.
Well, they
Parents
should.
Are
shouldn't
the
be allowed by
parents-
law. This shouldn't even be legal.
So you're
And
you're
of this-
confusing yourself.
No, no,
You're
no,
saying
no.
I
that
don't
the
believe
We're quite
parents-
clear about what we're
the
doing.
parents shouldn't be allowed
So
to
when
make
is
the
it
choice,
legal
but
to
the
be
children
No, I
are
don't
too
believe-
young to
I
make
don't
the
believe
choice.
it
So
should
who
be
They shouldn't
legal.
be. They shouldn't have to.
So when
even
is
be
it
They should be
legal?
raised by the
to
mothers
dictate what every parent does with
or the
their
fathers,
Well,
child.
you're
whoever the
dictating
primary
that they stay
caregiver
here.
is.
No, not.
No,
Yes,
they're
you are.
making the choice.
No, they're not. The parents are making the choice, not the kids. The kids
Who
aren't having a
makes the
choice.
choice? That if you're
Isn't
saying
it
that
the-
parents
you know what? The
shouldn't be
argument's
allowed
not
to
about
make-
choice. The
parents
argument,
shouldn't be allowed
the
to make a
issue
choice with their
is
own
this is
children.
child
That's
abuse.
what you're saying.
You know what? The issue is child abuse. You
What?
take the child away from the primary caregiver
So when is
before
it
they
all
are
right
young adults.
board?
Older than 13.
Oh, so again, research tells you what?
Yes.
What, you're 16?
Psychologists,
13?
If the kids are like
psychiatrists
16, maybe
will
not at
say
16.
that they are far too young to be taken
14,
away from
possibly,
the
but not
primary
13, not
caregiver.
under 13.
They should be at home in
It's
their own
not.
beds.
You bought
This
it,
is
have
sad.
No, I haven't.
No,
but I
you
do
don't know what
people
you're talking about.
that-
Neither do
sorry,
you.
I think
He
I do.
does.
You know what? My
I do.
father
do.
told me
I'm sure. My
Very
father told me a
detailed.
lot of
That's
things.
nothing to
experience
do with
with
it when I
boarding.
bought it.
But I
on
did
it.
emotionally
When
how
I
it
paid
affected
for
him
it,
from the
and
age of
seen the
8.
effect that it's
What
had
time
on
did
you don't even realize the effect it had on you. You don't.
Well, that's
You're
probably why I'm
actually
so
not
old.
aware of the effects that boarding school had on you.
Honestly,
And that's
I
very,
do
very
think it's a bit much
unfortunate.
you stand here though. And you know what's going to be interesting is when people like Fraser Ludlam turn up.
Yeah.
They'll just laugh at you.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will.
Well, actually, I know Fraser.
Yeah, and he'll laugh
You were at
at you.
school
No,
with
won't.
him, weren't
You
you?
Why is it laughable that we actually care about?
You won't, I'll
Because
tell you,
you
I'll
think
have a
they're
good
being
frank chat with
forced to
Fraser.
do something that
Yeah,
they
well,
don't
you
want
have
to do.
one, but it's just remarkable that you can stand here, having been employed here.
You know, not all
having
your
sat-
parents are going
He
to
went to
agree
school
with you.
here. He certainly has an
There are
opinion
going to
on
be some
it.
mums
Yeah.
and dads that will agree with us.
Oh, that's
Not
why
all,
he's
not all
doing
the
it,
parents of the
disgruntled
kids here will
employee.
agree about having their kids here.
That's got nothing to do with it whatsoever. That was just a question of petty.
It is. It's
That is the
helping the kids
pettiest
down.
thing.
The kids have got to realise.
You crack on.
Yeah, we will.
So you're a primary school teacher, kindergarten,
Yes,
and you're from California?
California.
And how would you feel if they were boarding children as young as 8 out there?
I haven't given it much thought because it's not very common in California. I don't know anybody that's been to boarding school, but I really feel that that time in a child's life developmentally is just so important for them to be with their parents or primary caregivers. So I don't know what it would be like for a child to not have that support and influence from their loved ones
Yeah.
on a daily basis.
Well, we believe it actually damages them for the rest of their lives emotionally because they've had to detach from the primary caregiver at a young age when they're not ready to. Children are supposed to grow up first, get to about 16, and that's when they're ready to detach from the primary caregiver. And here they're forcing a child to do something that's just unnatural and it's dangerous. It's emotional child abuse, and the
You
effects
never
are
know
forever.
what that one thing could be that lasts for a lifetime.
Yeah.
That one incident or one thing, and it could be this. So, yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
talking to us. Interesting that you're a teacher as well.
Are you just on holiday? Are you
Yeah,
on holiday?
Yeah.
we are. We just arrived.
Yeah, we just arrived.